sketch the following circles. So to sketch this, again, step number 1, we need to write down the center of the circle, and number 2, and the radius of the circle. And then we just sketch it from there, okay? So let me label this first. This is Y, this is X. So the center is 0, 0. Or you can write C0, 0, okay? And then the radius is, because its radius square is 4. Remember that? Because the general rule is x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So the r squared is 4. Okay, so therefore r must be 2 because square root 4 is 2. Now remember, every time you square root a number, we need to have a plus and a negative sign. But then because this is application, so radius cannot be negative. So I just ignore the negative sign. Okay, remember that for me. So now I just draw a circle. So before that, I just put a dot here, a dot here, a dot here, and a dot here. So we just join them up. Okay, I do the best I can for a circle. And it's quite hard to sketch for a circle. So just draw, connect these points together. There you go. So the circle for this is 2, negative 2, negative 2, and 2. And that's all you need. Okay. So this is x squared plus y squared is equal to 4. Now, second one. So remember, we need to always write down the center and the radius of the circle first. Before we do that, we need to know that the general rule for this is x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. Now we have the 2 on the x squared and the y squared. So what we need to do is we divide everything by 2 to get rid of the 2, okay? So that it become a general form. So we divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2 here. So that cancel out, that cancel out. So in another word, we know that x squared plus y squared is equal to 5 over 2. So therefore, we know that the center of this circle is 0, 0. And then the radius, because we know that radius square is 5 over 2. Then we need to square root both sides. So that means r is square root of that, of course, square root of 5 and square root of 2. Because square root of 5 over 2, like this, is exactly the same as square root of 5 over square root of 2. And then we want to rationalize it. So what we do, because this we times by root 2, we times this by root 2. So the answer is 2 times 5 is 10 over 2. Because root 2 times root 2 is 2. So therefore, the radius is equal to 10, which is square root, of course, over 2. So now we just need to sketch it. Now, if you're not sure, okay, what square root 10 divided by 2 is, it doesn't really matter, okay? At the end of the day, you just label it somewhere. Otherwise, you can also use your calculator to check it out. So you go square root of 10 equal first, then I divide by 2. There you go. So it should be 1.6, right? Roughly. So it doesn't really matter. And again, it's the scale is up to you. So let me draw the diagram first. So let me label. This is y. This is x. So the radius is square root 10 over 2. So roughly, doesn't really matter, okay? So square root of 10 over 2. Or you can write 1.6 if you like. And then this is, of course, 10 square root of 10 divided by 2. And this is negative root 10 over 2. This is negative root 10 over 2. And now I just connect these points together. That's all it is. So I just connect roughly. Again, I'm going to do the best I can. There you go. So this is a circle of 2x squared plus 2y squared is equal to 5. Now, last example. So x squared plus y squared is equal to negative 9. Now to sketch this, of course, we know that x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So therefore, we need to convert this x squared plus y squared minus 9 equals 0 into a general form first, okay? So that means x squared plus y squared is equal to 9, because I moved the 9 on that side, because it's negative 9, move on the other side becomes positive. So therefore, the center of this circle is 0, 0. And the radius square is 9. So therefore, r must equal to 3. So now I just sketch it. So just let me label. This is x and this is y. So now I just roughly put where 3 is. So just this is 3, 3, negative 3, negative 3. Now I just join these points together. There you go. So this is x squared plus y squared minus 9 is equal to 0. So please pause the video and try it yourself. Hi, I'm back. Let's go through it together, alright? Right, first one. So before we sketch it, we need to write down the center and the radius of the circle first. So the center of the circle is 0, 0. And don't forget, the rule is x squared plus y squared is r squared. So therefore, the r squared is 1. So therefore, r must be square root of 1 is 1. So therefore, I just roughly, this is 1, negative 1, negative 1, 1. And I just connect these together. And don't forget to label. This is x, this is y. There you go. So this is x squared plus y squared is equal to 1. Now, second one. So first of all, we need to find out the center and the radius of the circle. Now, we know that the general rule for this is x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So therefore, we need to divide everything by 3 first. So this will give me x squared plus y squared is equal to 4 over 3. There you go. So the center of this circle is 0, 0. And the radius square, r squared is equal to 4 over 3. So we need to square root both sides to find the radius. So which is r is equal to square root 4 is 2. And square root 3 is root 3. Of course, we need to rationalize this. So to rationalize this, we times this by root 3 and we times this by root 3. So therefore, the radius of this circle is 2 square root 3 over 3. Of course, you can use calculator to work out the decimal, but you don't really need it. We just draw a circle and then we just label the x and the y axis to root 3 over 3. Okay? So let me draw the axis first. So this is y and x. And the radius is 2 root 3 over 3. 2 root 3 over 3. This is negative 2 root 3 over 3. And this is negative 2 root 3 over 3. So now we just connect these points together. So always draw a curve. And I just draw this first, okay? And just connect. There you go. So this is 3x squared plus 3y squared is equal to 4. Last one. So again, we know the rule for a circle, x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So the center is 0, 0, okay? So now we just need to convert that into this form. So that means x squared plus y squared is equal to 2 square root of 2. So therefore, we know that the center of the circle is 0, 0. And then the radius of this, so r squared is 2 square root of 2. So therefore, r is equal to square root of that, okay, 2 root 2. And I don't know what it is, but doesn't really matter. You can use calculator to work that out. So I can just quickly work that out. So I just go 2 square root 2 first. That give me this, and then I square root again. So that give me 1.68 to 2 decimal place, right? Because this is irrational number and you cannot convert to fractions, okay? Irrational numbers, remember, cannot convert to fractions. So 1.68. So I just write this down, equal 1.68. That will do. So therefore, the radius is this. So let me just draw the axis first. So let me label this is y, this is x. And I just draw this, okay? So this is 1.68. And this is negative 1.68. And this is negative 1.68. And this is 1.68. Now I just join these points together. So I just go like this. There you go. So this is x squared plus y squared minus 2 square root 2 is equal to 0. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.